Hey, Chuck. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Eilena. Please be seated. All right. Welcome to Walker High School's 2017 commencement ceremony. My name is Alicia Nosworthy, and this is my 7th graduation ceremony as the principal of Walker High School, and I am honored to be here once again. I know, they made it. At this time, I would like to introduce those joining me on the stage today. School board members Mrs. Kathy Yang and Mr. Pat Donovan, Dr. Tim Yeomans, Superintendent of the Puyallup School District, Dr. Brian Lowney, Chief Academic Officer of Regional Learning Community 3, Ms. Christine Rangeloff, Walker High School Counselor, and Mrs. Jody Boyd, Senior Advisor. They will be our graduate name readers. And last but not least, Miss Carissa Thompson, Walker High School alumna, and Mrs. Anastasia Church, English teacher at Walker High School, will be our commencement address speakers. Also joining us today and seated with the Walker staff and our graduates are additional members of our district leadership team. Well, here we are. Yep, it's finally here. It's your graduation day. Can you believe it? You did it. But let me tell you, it was definitely touch and go there for a while, and you were totally stressing us out. Right, parents? But here you are graduating. For some of you, it has taken death-defying feats of endurance, magical moments of brilliance, and a sudden, all-consuming sense of urgency, and of course, the unconditional love of miracle workers, also known as the Walker and Summit staffs, to get you here, and we're exhausted. We nagged, prodded, begged, and threatened you with the bummer dude speech to get you to this day. And you let us know in your own special way how you felt about the constant pestering. Didn't I warn you when you interviewed that we like to call Walker the we're up in your business school? And some of you found out what that meant firsthand. Well, all the harassment obviously paid off because here you are graduating. And I'm so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. You are the living, breathing example of the Walker way. You have learned the need for a strong work ethic and its benefit in your future endeavors. You understand that a positive attitude about yourself and your future is the key to your success. You have demonstrated leadership and confidence with your own unique style. Your kindness and compassion for others is extraordinary and humbling. Your commitment to excellence and becoming the best you can be is admirable. But most of all, you are resilient. We know your stories. We know how many of you had to overcome tremendous challenges, overwhelming life circumstances, and at times, seemingly insurmountable odds to make it to this very moment. You have made what may have seemed impossible just a few short years, months, days, or in some cases, hours ago, possible. You are why we do what we do, creating hope, inspiring potential, and changing lives. Well, your lives are about to change. It is all about you from this point forward. You are in complete control. Scary thought, huh? Seated here today are Walker High School and Summit graduates going on to pursue higher education, choosing careers in the medical field, fire and rescue, auto mechanics, the music industry, cosmetology, fashion design, culinary arts, technology, and many, many more. In addition, seated among our graduates are students choosing to pursue careers in the armed forces and serve our country. Thank you, and we're honored to know you. As I said, it is all you from this point forward, but please know that we will always hold a special place in our hearts for each of you. We will always love you unconditionally because you will always be part of the Walker Wolf Pack. We have always believed in you, and we still do. You just need to learn to believe in yourselves. Now go be the best you can be, and welcome to your graduation day. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Carissa Thompson, a former Walker High School graduate, to give the community commencement address.
What a stunning view from up here. All of your beautiful faces on this very important day. I'm both proud and amazed at all of your hard work and determination. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Finley. He started teaching during my career at Walker High, so I'd like to think I was part of breaking him in. I will say that he was one of the teachers that has stuck out the most in my mind. I appreciate his dedication to making a difference and all the other staff members at Walker High. It still amazes me how supportive they are there. As I prepared for this great honor, I couldn't help but reflect on my own graduation 20 years ago and the 20 years that followed. What could I say that would leave you with the inspiration to unlock inner greatness? You know, each and every one of you possess this inner greatness. Maybe you've already seen it at work. Maybe you're still waiting for the spark. But trust me, every single one of you have it. And someday, it's going to shine so bright in each and every one of you. It's true, I remember being exactly where you are. And for me, the future was daunting. In fact, the more the adults in my life asked me what my plans were, the more overwhelmed I became. I had no way of knowing what was in store for me. So instead of freaking out every day, I decided not to let the pressures of life overshadow my passion for living. And I took a different look at life. Maybe life isn't a destination, but a journey. When I think about it, the only definitive destination we all have and are guaranteed is death. I'm about to go dark here, so hold on. I thought more about the day when I was no longer on earth, and my family and friends would gather around to share stories and moments about my life with each other. I asked myself, what would they say? Would they talk about my career? Would they talk about the things I owned? How would they remember me living my life, living my passion? I started asking myself, am I living a life that merits these kind words and accolades for a life well lived when I'm really gone? And if not, what are the things I can do every day to hold myself accountable? So I began the journey of becoming the person I knew I could be. And although I'm not 100% there, technically, I will never be, as you should never stop trying to grow further. I have learned a thing or two that I'd like to share with you on your important day of your journey. My hope is you will find this wisdom helpful. You don't have to think about these things every single day, but maybe you can carry these tips, tricks, and life hacks with you so that someday, when you most need it, it will arm you with some tools that can see you through a tough side of a situation. So here are my 6 tricks to hacking your future. Number 1, challenge the process respectfully. Always seek to improve upon a situation. Always stay positive. You can share your ideas, your thoughts, your beliefs, and your passion as long as you do it with positive intent. People will value that about you. The same goes for yourself. Always look for ways you can better your best self. Your only competition should be you. And please remember, be kind to yourself as you try to be with others. As Dr. Yeoman says, always be kinder than necessary. Number 2, find your passion. Once you find your passion, live with it with the center of your life. However, what you're passionate about today may be different as you reach different milestones in your life. Be okay with that. Learn how to reconnect with your passion. Above all, don't let other people pressure or mold your passion into something they want. Your passion should always be 100% completely yours. If it's not, then you're not authentic. This quote from Oprah really captures that. Follow your passion, it will lead you to your purpose. Number 3, your attitude determines your outcome. Your attitude will make your journey a life of growth and learning or full of difficulties and struggles. It's all in your perspective. In hard times, we have a choice to feel sorry for ourselves or look at a situation as a blessing of strength and opportunity. The world is not pliable, and it will not bend to you. The world is most often not forgiving, not for you, not for anyone, so you're not alone. The sooner you can learn to bob and weave with the punches of life, this journey will get easier. It's all in how you look at it. That's the power of attitude. Number 4, seek out mentors. Actively seek advice and guidance from older people, more experienced people. I know. These generations may not have walked your specific path. However, they have lived through similar challenges. Hardship is hardship, and challenge is challenge, regardless of the specifics. The others with more experience can share wisdom that can help inspire you to move forward when you're stuck. They will help you to achieve more greatness than you could do on your own. Something that changed my life forever was the moment that I accepted I will never be done learning, growing, or improving myself. And I would not have come to this conclusion if I hadn't had the opportunity to learn from those around me. A mentor doesn't have to be some superhuman captain of industry. In fact, it's the everyday people, those everyday people in life that will be most essential to your growth and development. This has been true for me. So many of these people have no clue how valuable they were. Find your people and be open to learning always. Number 5, dream big and dream often. Only you can stand in the way of your success. The only person you have complete control over is yourself. Don't let others have more power than they deserve. Listen to your heart, push through your boundaries, and be a pioneer of your own life. Like Gandhi said, be the change in the world you want to see. Finally, I'd like to leave you with the most important life hack of all. As a kid in elementary school, as a young adult attending Walker High, and the past 20 years since my graduation, I learned the most important thing in life is to be true to yourself. Be who you are meant to be. Be the best you can be. You'll know when you're not doing this because it won't feel right, like you're not living your truth. Even if you have success while not being true to yourself, you won't actually enjoy it. So trust in yourself and try never to break that trust. Right now, your life is like an undiscovered path you are beginning to walk down. Your path is not even fully paved. You're just getting started. It's not going to be easy to pave this road, but if you make it yours, stone by stone, in time, it's worth every blister, every sprained ankle, and every successful mile mark. Enjoy your achievement today, and best wishes for a wonderful adventure wherever your path takes you. Congratulations, Walker High School, class of 2017. Enjoy your journey.
Absolutely. Thank you, Carissa. And I would like to introduce Mrs. Anastasia Church to give the Walker staff commencement address.
Okay. Welcome, Walker families, friends, staff, and fellow Wolves of the class of 2017. Today is your day to celebrate and embrace the moment of finishing a long-term goal that has taken years to accomplish, graduation. The beauty of this day is that you have reached an achievement that will open doors to many opportunities, new opportunities that will take you to new destinations and new levels of learning that will show who you truly are, your true inner wolf. You are on the brink of self-discovery. Graduation is one of the longest journeys each one of us must take to push ourselves on to fulfilling our ultimate destiny in this world. Everyone comes to Walker for a reason. That goes for both staff and students. We were all lone wolves when we walked into the office of Mrs. Nosworthy for our interview. We then explained why Walker was the place for us to fix or finish our educational journey. Many of us come from places of hardships and deep sorrows and just needed a safe, caring place to heal and move on. Others of us needed a fresh start away from the mainstream pack we had been running with, oftentimes in the wrong direction. Still others just needed a smaller surrounding with pack family support to help us find our path to graduation day. All of us needed our own time and space to become a better person, a better member of our wolf pack, and a better member of society. Becoming a Walker Wolf means you are a person who's an individual before a team member. We are all lone wolves on our own life journey. At Walker, we became part of the wolf pack and were able to run with our pack to the finish line. That finish line is today. For all, this day is a wonderful accomplishment, a day to stand strong and embrace the beauty of this milestone in your young lives. You are stronger than you realize, and finishing your secondary education is an example of the strength and persistence each of you possess. You must take this strength and build a life you are proud of. You need to seek your own wolf packs in the world and run with only the strongest and the best. If you find yourself in the wrong wolf pack, going the wrong direction, know in your heart you're a Walker Wolf and you have the courage and inner strength to change your course at any time. There are millions of wolf packs out there that will take you in as long as you can keep up, and you need to run with them. Learn, grow, change. Become the awesome wolf you are meant to be. There are millions of intriguing things out to hunt in the world. Please refer often to your bucket list if you have forgotten what you wish to hunt for. Yes, this is a lifetime assignment, and I do expect to hear about your results in the near future. You can find me on Facebook. You alone need to seek and hunt for what is best for you. Only you can define your own life's journey and ultimate destinations. Every one of you at Walker has had time to reflect and define what your next adventure is. You have had time to practice the Walker way work ethic, attitude, leadership, kindness, excellence, and resilience. Words that, when put into practice, brought you to this moment in time. Some wolves are off to college to become pediatricians, nurses, psychologists, political science majors. Some will go on to be doctors and maybe even president. Others of you are heading to trade schools and apprenticeships to learn computer technology, automotive, plumbing, and electrical industries. Industries that make our world go, literally. Some are off to beauty, art, and music institutes to learn the skills needed to accent the lovely colors, shapes, and sounds of the world with their innovative creations. Some are joining the military and will be the defenders of our country on the home front and internationally. Some of you have landed your first jobs and are working full-time, saving money and planning for your next steps. All of you have destinies to fulfill. Always remember, your dreams can become a reality if you're willing to plan and chase after them with everything you've got. Be passionate, use your voice, set high goals, push yourselves, find your true path. You've persevered through 13 years of education. You can and will determine your own destiny. Only you can set into motion the direction of your lone wolf journey. Today, you leave the Walker Wolf Pack and are on your own to seek your fortune and fame. Remember, there is great power in having a goal and boldly taking a running start at it. Graduating from high school is that running start towards chasing and catching your dreams. I am proud of each and every wolf here. Our journey together has sometimes been challenging, but true change takes challenges and learning from our yesterdays. Today is a day of change, a positive transition to a better tomorrow. Today is graduation day. We, the Walker staff, wish you nothing but safe travels and happy hunting on your journey. Keep your eyes and heart open and make the most of each and every opportunity that leads you in the direction of your own wolf greatness. You are truly amazing. Congratulations, class of 2017. Go Wolves!
Thank you, Mrs. Church. And now I would like to invite Walker Senior Angela Clark to come to the podium to read A Tale of Two Wolves.
I would like to tell you a story about two wolves. One evening, a grandfather told his grandson about a story about two wolves. He said, "My son, the battle is between two wolves inside us all." He continued, "One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, negativity, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The old grandfather simply replied, "The one you feed." Life is about choices. You get to decide which wolf to feed. It is up to you. And remember, we will always have the love and support of the Walker Wolf Pack. We are and always will be family. It's a great day.
Thank you, Angela. And now I would like to introduce the Walker High School student speakers, Chelsea Wentz, Danny Oney, and Serena Ballard. Please come to the podium.
In Rudolph Kipling's poem, Law of the Jungle, there is a quote that truly captures the Walker spirit. The strength of a wolf is the pack, and the strength of a pack is the wolf. At Walker High School, we are family, and each of us, staff and students alike, have been an important part of that family. We have come together from different backgrounds and experiences. Each of us has faced challenges and have struggled to overcome those challenges, but together we have triumphed because here we are today graduating. We have persevered and made it to this day. My struggle began on September 17, 2013, when I went to the doctor for what I thought was a bladder infection that turned into type 1 diabetes. I was devastated, and because of this, 9th to 11th grade was a huge struggle in school. My grades suffered significantly, and I ended up being 2 years behind in credits. Second semester of my junior year, I came to Walker High School, worked my butt off, and now I'm here with you, graduating on time. I was even selected to be one of Walker's top 5 graduates. It was such an honor, and my mom, she can't stop talking about it. But you know, I couldn't have made it without the Walker family, especially Miss Ventura. Miss Ventura, you get me. Like, you really get me. Anytime you have needed someone to let me know that everything was going to be okay, you were there, telling me to breathe and to remember that there's tomorrow will be a better day. I can never thank you enough for all your love and support. I know you will hate this comparison because you're super young, but you remind me of my grandma, not saying my grandma's old. She has made me who I am today. She is my rock, and so are you. And then there's Miss Helmiston. She's kind of the glue that holds us all together, you know? Could you imagine us all unglued, like all of us unglued? And then our own resident angel, Miss Muratis, who is super sweet and cares about everybody. Even when she's under the weather, she has the biggest smile on her face when she greets you, and who can forget Nas? Who tells you like it is so you can do better, and be the best you can be. Not to mention we have the same hair, Curly Girls Unite. But every one of Walker's staffs has been there to love and support us on our journey towards graduation, even if it was tough love. Right, Finley? Oh, by the way, I won't be seeing you in September. Each of us graduating has what it takes to make it in life. Like the wolf, individually we are strong, but together we're invincible. We are and always will be Walker Wolves, and we are family. Congratulations, class of 2017.
School, like life, is something all people must go through, and your experience is however you shape it into being. It can either be simple or complicated, and for some of us, it was super complicated just to get here today. It all depends on the effort you put forth into achieving your goals. Life has not always been easy for me. There was times in my life when I have been homeless, and I didn't know where I was going to go at night or how I was going to get to school the next day. For a while, I let this get in the way of my success, but then I realized that the key to getting out of this situation permanently was an education. That is when my mindset changed and I developed an attitude of positivity. I knew I could do it, so I did it. Here I am graduating. I knew it was all up to me. The key is to not let life's challenges push you to give up or make choices that only make it harder to succeed. For you are the only barrier in how far you will go in life. It is you who pushes through the struggle. It is you who make life good. You must be able to persevere through life's many challenges because we're not remembered by the problems we face, but our resilience and grit in finding the solutions. There are a couple key things you should always have in mind when facing any kind of problem. You may fail, but that is okay. Because without failure, how would you know if you need improvement? Just when you fall, make sure to bounce back higher than before. You must be able to be self-reliant and take ownership of your own decisions. This means you take full responsibility for your own choices and you take all appropriate actions into doing what needs to be done. It's nobody else's fault when you fail. You need to look in the mirror and take ownership. However, failure is an opportunity to grow and learn. It just takes willingness to put forward the effort to change. Effort shows determination. Determination shows you have the willpower to be able to accomplish and overcome anything life has to throw at you. Walker seniors, you are the key to the door that holds greatness behind it. You are the key to unlock all of your vast potential. Always be strong and always look for a brighter tomorrow. We got this. Congratulations, Walker class of 2017.
I could open this speech with a super cheesy joke or some witty quote, but that's just all a little too cliche, so I'll go with this instead. Today on June 16th, 2017, we are surrounded by friends, family, teachers, and many others to celebrate one thing, graduation. A piece of paper we've been working 13 years for, so we can say, we made it. After an endless amount of sleepless nights, 4-page papers, Monday tests we forgot about, and bottomless notes on lessons that we thought were pointless, we made it. We sit here together, graduating not only as friends, but family. We have motivated one another, helped provide rides, sometimes even a home, to help each other along and to get here today. We have become the most unlikely group of friends, coming from so many different walks of life. We have different backgrounds, cultures, hobbies, points of view, and strategies, opinions, and goals. We have different pasts, different futures, yet here we are in the present celebrating this achievement together. Against all odds and uncertainties, we have obliterated anything in our path to get what we want. We all found ourselves at Walker for different reasons, some of us by choice, and some of us because we had no other choice. But we did what we had to in order to be here today. We got the help we needed, we made things work the way we needed them to, and we made it. Before we leave today, I want to say this. Getting to know you all was a privilege and something I'll look back on 30 years from now and give a fond smile and an exasperated sigh. And don't get offended when I say this, but I hope I never see you again. Now hear me out. I hope I don't see any of you again because you will be out doing amazing things. I hope one day I get coffee with a friend and hear you went on a rock climbing adventure in Fiji, or you moved to a beautiful home in North Carolina with your significant other, 3 kids, and a brand new puppy. I hope I never see you again because you have your dream job. I hope I never see you again because you joined the military like you jumped since you were a child, or because your music career took off and you're sitting in a penthouse in Paris living your dreams. I never want to see you again because you will be doing the most incredible things with your lives. I never wish to see you again because you're traveling the world or raising families, getting your doctorate, and inventing something I may just buy off an infomercial one day. I hope you find beautiful homes and make beautiful memories in beautiful places with wonderful people doing what you love with your life, and that is why I hope I never see you again. Now, I said I wouldn't start this speech with a quote, but I believe I have found the perfect one to end it with. A man named Rob Siltonen once said, "Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, about the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things.
They push the human race forward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Congratulations, class of 2017, and here's to the beginning of the rest of our lives.
Well done. Thank you, Chelsea, Danny, and Serena. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize the Walker High School and Summit program members, as well as the principals and other administrators from across our district with us today. Because of their hard work, guidance, and support, these young people are sitting before you, soon to be successful high school graduates. Would all the Walker High School Summit staff members, district principals, and administrators please stand and be recognized? Thank you for all you do. You may be seated. Before the presentation of diplomas, it's that time. Yeah. I have just a few announcements. Please do not use blowhorns, other noisemakers, successfully yell during the presentation of graduates. We would like everyone to be able to hear the name of their graduate as they are being read. We appreciate your assistance in making this a special day for everyone. At the conclusion of the program, the students will lead the infield in a formal processional march. We would like to ask parents, family, and friends to remain in their seats until the processional is completed. Families can meet their new graduates at the fountain in front of the expo hall. And now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The names of our graduating seniors will be read by Miss Christine Randloff, Walker High School Counselor, and Mrs. Jody Boyd, Walker High School Senior Advisor. Mrs. Kathy Yang and Mr. Pat Donovan will assist with the distribution of diplomas. And at this time, I would like to ask Dr. Yeomans to come to the podium. Dr. Yeomans, it is my honor to hereby certify that the Walker High School and Summit students seated before you today have completed all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the State of Washington and the Puyallup School District. It is with great pride and pleasure that I present these graduates to you to receive their diplomas.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, Miss Nosworthy and I went to junior high school together, so what a pleasure to accept that from her. We have about one thing to do before the diplomas are presented, and with the members of the class of 2017, please join me in standing and thanking these wonderful people who've showed up to support you today. Would you please stand and thank them? Please be seated. Director Donovan and Director Yang, by the authority of the State of Washington, which is vested in the Puyallup School District, we now present these students for the receipt of their diplomas.
Joshua Jason Leslie. Virginia Fowles.
Alejandro Jose Isidore.
Mark Thomas Mitchell.
Marcos Anthony Lamas.
Fernando Gomez Santana.
Daniel Santos Ponce.
Heather Ann Simmons.
Tyler Scott Sager.
Christopher Cleophas Luera Ramirez.
Moses Portillo.
Nathan Kyle Dotson.
Kenya Ariel Roach.
Kendall Joe Curtis.
Deanna Marie Blair.
Kathleen Faye Hatfield.
Clinton Guy Andrews.
Leah Della Valencia Moran.
Cody Leroy Miller.
Rachel Renee Miller.
Tobias Philip Schaefer.
Victoria Elizabeth Miller.
Holly Ray Carter.
Juliana Marie Hamilton.
John David Temple Jr.
Brittany Gail Marie Kalin.
Blake Dante Butte.
Sophia Rose Galavis.
Noah Shane Alden.
Blake Michael Snyder.
Casey Lynn McConnell.
Haley Lynn Gisasola.
Angela Candace Clark.
Zasia Inez Renee Cleveland.
Eilena Marie Alicia Vera Cruz Lopez.
Emily Greer Black.
Serena Desiree Ballard.
Kimberly Ryan Lundell.
Chelsea Lane Wentz.
And Daniel John Oni Jr.
At this time, I would like to ask Kimmy Lindell to come to the podium to make our graduation official with the turning of the tassel.
Would our graduates please stand? The turning of the tassel from the right to the left is an official designation of the graduate. So at this time, let's make it official by moving our tassels on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
This concludes our program. We are honored to share this momentous occasion with all of you. I would like to thank our school board members, Dr. Yeomans, our district leadership team, and our guest principals for sharing this moment with us. Again, we ask that families remain seated until the graduates have left the infield. Then you may meet your graduates in front of the fountain. The recessional will begin at this time, led by Mrs. Katie Ventura and Mr. Colin Finley. Congratulations, graduates.